Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Hopefully, we're having a great evening. Happy Friday. We are back with another live stream. If you're new here, these live streams are always, well, 95% of the time, they're open-ended Q&A sessions. You can come here, you can ask me questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability in an unfiltered type of way. We just sit here and we chit chat and we talk about random stuff and we have a good time. So hopefully you will get yourself comfortable and grab a cocktail, grab some tea, I don't know, and come chat with me. So um, speaking of tea, I am going to get myself some tea. Let's see. Let's make sure we have the live chat up. Hey Razor, how's it going? Welcome to tonight's live stream. Happy to have you back here as always. So I am going to be drinking some red tea, aka, well, I'm going to drink rooibos tea, aka red tea, which is an African herb. Traditionally, it's an African herb. It kind of gives chai, but without the caffeine, because it is an herb, so it doesn't have any caffeine. And you can see it has an amber type of color to it. So I love it. I'm super excited. I sweetened it with a little bit of red honey. And this variety of rooibos tea, it kind of gives me big red chewing gum. Like cinnamon, like high notes of cinnamon. So I'm a big fan of it actually. Hey Shani S. Shaw, how are you? You know, I love some ASMR Razor. I'm actually, low key, I've been recording ASMR content. I've been recording some ASMR content. I just have not uploaded it yet to my other ASMR channel. But I think I'm gonna start uploading content to that channel and then publishing it once I have a bulk of content to put out on a regular basis. Hey David Portillo, how are you? Hey Jam, what's going on, Jam? We haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back to the community. Hey Eva, how are you, Eva? Your skin is glowing? Well, of course. I love to put in a good skincare routine for myself. Thanks for the compliment. How are you? Welcome back, by the way. What are we doing? We're just answering questions, Eva. What questions do you have for me? This is an open-ended Q&A session. Ask me anything. So most questions I'll answer. How's my Halloween? I didn't do it. I don't really celebrate Halloween. I don't really do holidays. So, I mean, another day for me, David. Hey, hotties. You been going through something, Jam? What you been going through? Why do you look so zesty? Because I am zesty. I'm zesty AF. Hey, Jennifer. How are you? Hey, Dundrell. Welcome back. Hey, Seema. I don't know if you celebrate Seema, but happy Diwali, by the way. Is Diwali today or is it tomorrow? I forget. I am going to a Diwali dinner party tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Kendrick or Drake? Easy, Drake. Jam, what are you going on? Hey, Weasel. Happy Diwali to all of those who celebrate. My best friend went to the Alps yesterday. What are the Alps? I don't know what that means. Kendrick all the way? That's fine. No, no. Have you already voted Trump or do you wait till election day? I voted for Trump in absentee ballot, soldier, like weeks ago. Sorry about your headache, Jennifer. French mountains, Alpine Suites. Why is he going there? Why is he going there to the French mountains? What's up there? Is he a skier? What's going on? Ask me questions tonight. So I'm gonna tell you guys right off the rip, this is not gonna be a long stream tonight because I have to actually wake up very early in the morning to cover someone's shift at work tomorrow. So yeah, I have to wake up. I have to wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I don't wake up on any given day before 9 o'clock. Okay, and except for Sunday mornings because I have church, I don't get out of my bed until 10 o'clock. So I'm down bad. Like I'm dreading waking up in the morning. It's actually not cool. So we're not staying up late tonight. Doing your civic duty. I always vote. I voted every election that I was eligible to vote in since I turned 18. What's up, Ricardo? What's going on, Ricardo? How are you? Tell me something good that happened to you today, Ricardo, or this week. Did anything amazing in your life happen, or just anything that you're excited or happy about? I'd love to know, Ricardo. Favorite glass of water? My favorite glass of water right now is actually Sam's Club sparkling water. It's 100%. It's my favorite glass of water right now because the carbonation and the bubbles are just super bubbly. It gives champagne, but without the alcohol and the taste of champagne. Just a very high rate of carbonation, which I love for my sparkling waters. So yeah, that's my favorite glass of water. He hates his job and wants to get away from the tenants. Favorite OG Pokemon? I love Arbok. I love Eevee. I love Arbok, Eevee. Oh, Cloyster. I love a good Cloyster. Cloyster I get down with. I get down with Cloyster. Yeah, I do. I'll acknowledge the lyrics. Cho is voting for Kamala. I didn't vote for her, honey. Hey, Matthew, welcome back. I am going to get to bed. We are not staying up late tonight, David. I'm sorry to hear that, Jane Doe. That sucks. That's a sucky thing about working your job. Is that you have to witness stuff like that. I'm sorry about that. Hey, June Rose. Eva Blue, last time I was here, you were talking Mormon wives. I've got some new tea for you. Well, yeah, absolutely. Please send me all the tea. Do you follow me on Instagram, Eva Blue? Because if you follow me on Instagram, we can talk all the time in the DMs. When I get on social media, I'm really just talking to viewers in my DMs. That's all I do on social media. I don't like scroll social media. I talk to people on social media. That's what I do. Send me the tea because I kind of want to do a follow-up to the Mormon wives situation because there has been a lot of tea since the last season ended. And by the way, if you're here, like the stream. Hi Sarah. Eminem, I don't know if he's top 5, but he's really good. What's your water recommendation? Hey Corbin Dallas, what's going on? A Halloween baby named Stormy. That sounds cute. Hey, Kelvin Jackson. Welcome. Heard you got signed to Bad Boy Records. Congrats. Thanks, Landon. And since I'm a CNA, it's worse. CNAs are the ones closest to the residents since they're with them all the time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I never watched Love is Blind, Mick. Hey, Scorpio, what's going on? Ask me, what are the questions? That is so fucking obnoxious. To be driving down a residential street that fucking fast. You know, one day I'm gonna just, like, in the middle of the night, I'm gonna just put spikes out. I'm gonna just put spikes out in front of my house and see what the fuck happens then. Right? Because what the fuck are you doing? It's crazy. Um, What's a good What's a good before bedtime tea? Well, first of all, any tea without caffeine. You don't want any tea with any caffeine that's going to disrupt your ability to fall asleep. So, an herbal tea is what I would recommend. I like lavender. It has some soothing abilities. I think that the sense of smell that you get from a lavender is also really good. So, one of my favorite teas by a brand called Art of Tea. And I should have an affiliate code with them, but I don't think I've activated that code yet. But regardless, Art of Tea is a great place to get herbal tea. They have a lavender mixed with chamomile, which is, it's really the perfect bedtime tea. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, I love Liquid Death, Evo. I love Liquid Death. I love Liquid Death. Will I play Chopper City for you? No. Didn't I sell you Fent at the DMV? I did, and you're still living, which is so sad. I didn't sell you the good stuff. My bad. I just quit my CNA job. Being a CNA is such a hard job. Just wow, I understand Jane's pain. I feel like it's such a thankless job because you are really helping people through suffering, and you see a lot of people that don't always make it, and I can see it being depressing. Do you think veiny arms are attractive? Me and my friend were talking about it in front of this guy, and he was so confused, and then showed us his own veiny arms. So we shut up since it's awkward. I think veiny arms are only attractive on muscular people. Like veiny arms is not attractive on women. Sorry, I don't know. The interior of your house is gorgeous, by the way. So much character. Oh, thank you so much, Scorpio. You must have been watching some of my videos. Have you been watching some of my vlogs? For those that don't know, I vlog. I know that you guys only come here to watch me on live streams, but I am a vlogger. And so I love showing off my house and showing off my backyard and all the things I do in my life on a day-to-day basis. And so if you're interested in older homes, traditional homes, definitely check out some of my vlogs, especially two of my latest vlogs. I got a new dining room table, which I am ecstatic about, like ecstatic about. So yeah, thank you, Scorpio. I appreciate you. I know, Evo. I'm just being an asshole. It's just so frustrating that people speed on my street. I know. It's about the tea. You deleted your socials. I see that. That's all I see, Evo. Sorry. I look like Snoop Dogg. Well, thank you. Do you buy secondhand furnishings? Absolutely. The dining room table that we got from 2 vlogs ago was $150 off Facebook Marketplace. Like, gag worthy. Gag worthy. And mind you, that includes the chairs. So what? There's one, two, three, four, five, six chairs and the table, $150. You couldn't have stolen something for a better deal than that. It's crazy. It's always great when someone passes away and they have to get rid of a bunch of shit and their children don't know what to do with it, so they just want to get rid of it. They want to basically give it away. So that's always something they could take advantage of. I mean, not that death is great, but do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's a great opportunity, right? So yes, I do buy secondhand furnishings for sure. Hey BB, how are you today? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Give me a highlight from your week, BB. So tell me something amazing that happened or that you're particularly happy about that happened to you Monday through Friday. Hey J Dog, what's going on? Oh my God, Mick, you have no idea. Finding a solid piece that fits your home or your aesthetic or whatever you're trying to use that product for is incredible, especially when it's like you've been searching for something for a while and you find it and you get a good deal on it. It's like the stars really honestly align, so it's great. Um, the tea I got ain't about Mormon wives. More so a creepy internet rabbit hole. You'll have to look up Schoolboy 9. Sounds creepy. Schoolboy 9 sounds a little creepy. This week I was one of the pallbearers at my grandpa's funeral. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Sorry. I don't know who Chris Chan is either. What other questions do we have for me? By the way, oh my God, by the way, y'all, my memberships are live. So if you want to support me and join the channel, I recommend at least joining the Yapper level at $1.99 a month. Thank you in advance. Appreciate you guys. Once we get I think like 2 or 3 members, I can add another emoji. And I already have the emoji set up. And it's actually, can I tell you guys what it is? It's a zesty emoji. Remember we were talking about different emotes and you guys were like, someone in the chat was like, oh my God, Cho, you should do like a salt shaker, but instead of it being salt, it's zest. So, so if we get a couple members, that will unlock the ability for me to add another emote. And by the way, all new emotes will be added to the Yapper tier. So like, I'm not gonna like scam you girls and say like, oh, you can only get this emote if you join the more expensive tier. Like, all of the emojis are gonna go into the Yapper tier, and I'm planning to have at least 15 different emotes. I want people to be able to use them and have fun with them because I think they're pretty fun. So if you have any other suggestions on emotes for the community to have, let me know for sure. For sure, let me know. Do a push-up? No. I have no idea who they are, Jam. No idea. Favorite twins ever? I volunteer with 2 twins every Saturday when I'm not working. And they're my favorite twins. They're like very short Indian girls raised in, Black culture. But I volunteer with them. They're fantastic. I love them to death. Oh, good, Jam. Good. I mean, I love a good true crime. Believe me, I watch true crime all the time. But apparently, I have missed their cases. There has to be true crime. Has to be, right? And yeah, by the way, y'all, now that I'm monetized on YouTube, I kind of forgot that these live streams are most likely not gonna be monetized. Like, I'm not gonna make much money off of these live streams because I cuss so much, because I talk shit about Israel so much, and I just speak the truth, and I speak my fucking mind. You know what I mean? So like, that's annoying. So again, if you guys want to support me in my career here on YouTube, definitely join that Yapper tier. That will go a long way to making sure that I can still do this long term in a sustainable way. Black gays for Trump. I mean, I guess that's me, I guess. Sure. I'm for him this time. Um, the Menendez lovers, I don't know who they are either. They've been in the news too. What is going on with that? Someone give me a synopsis. What happened with the Menendez lovers or brothers? Someone's give me the tea. Give me the tea. Hey, Space Jesus, what's going on? What's going on? And ask me questions, y'all, because I'm serious. We're not gonna be here even 2 hours. Not even. We may not even be here the typical hour and a half. Cause I have to wake up. So I'm just saying. Ask me anything while you can tonight. And don't bitch when I say I'm getting ready to go to bed. Cause like you're sitting here not asking me questions, right? Crocs or sliders? Neither. I don't wear sandals. I never worn sandals. I only wear sandals at the beach typically. What's your preference, Mick, and why? Do you think kids in the 2010 understand beepers? No, but that actually isn't a reference to beepers in the traditional sense. The title of the stream is a reference to Israel blowing up Hezbollah terrorists through their beepers. Literally. Hey Shahid, or Shahed, how are you? Did you not hear about that, Barf? Did you hear about that recently? There was a big issue on some CNN hack show panelist, some bullshit. And the one guy was calling another political commentator a Nazi. And he was saying how people who vote for Trump are Nazis and all this stuff. And so in reply, the guy was like, well, I hope your beeper doesn't go off. Sorry. I hope your beeper doesn't go off. Basically implying like, I hope you aren't a terrorist because if you are, Israel might blow you up. Ha ha, funny, get it, right? And the panelists did not like that. They kicked the guy off of the stream, but they didn't kick the other guy off who called people Nazis. They didn't kick him off. But because the other guy made a joke about him being a terrorist, well, we can't have that, right? We cannot have that. So they kicked the guy off. I'm very anti-war. I love it. Yeah, that's why I think that Trump is a better president potentially than Kamala Harris because, we weren't really in any active wars that were really draining our money the way that it is currently. I mean, Trump was not sending billions upon billions upon billions of dollars to countries like Ukraine or Israel. So, Trump is the only modern anti-war president we've ever fucking had. We haven't had another president that's been anti-war. It's just, it doesn't exist. And it's so funny that liberals are, who traditionally are very anti-war. I think about 9/11. It wasn't disgusting Republicans and conservatives leading that charge against the Iraq war and Afghanistan war. It was Democrats. It was liberals. And so it's so strange to me that, if you live long enough, people will flip-flop because people have no fucking principles. That's the problem. No one has fucking principles. But it's so funny how like people are just okay with the democratic regime here in America being pro-war. It's strange to me. It's very strange. It's like I have a high level of cognitive dissonance just accepting the fact that the Democrats are the party of war. It, as a 34-year-old, to me, my brain does not compute that because that's not the way I grew up thinking about Democrats. It's interesting. So, will you continue with live streams even though you don't make much money? I mean, as of right now, yes. Because I do gain a lot from these streams, even though I'm not making money from them. I gain a larger base of people that could potentially watch my videos. Now, again, it might be different if people start subscribing to become members of the channel, and if those members are mostly people that watch the live stream, then I can better create a case for me to continue doing them. So, yes, for now, I will continue doing live streams, even if I'm not making much money. But the hope is that people will value these streams enough where they want to support me, chip in. I mean, it's what? Let me get the calculator out, since I can't do math. What is $1.99 times 12? 23 bucks a year. Not bad. I don't think that's bad. That's one DoorDash. Listen. Skip tomorrow's DoorDash delivery and subscribe to Cho for $1.99 a month. That's all it takes. It's one meal. It's one DoorDash. Am I selling it? Okay. The double standards all over the world are crazy. It's crazy, Jam. It's crazy. When will jokes be laughed out and not criticized? Listen, I don't know. It's crazy to me. It's definitely very crazy to me. Dirty gang member. Am I a gang member? Well, apparently I am part of the Alphabet Community Gang. That gang. I'm part of that gang. The Alphabet Mafia, Alphabet Army. Oh, I'm homophobic too, by the way, y'all. I got into the biggest fight on Twitter the other day. Oh, Jesus. It's so crazy. Like, imagine a black homo such as myself being called racist, a Nazi, transphobic, homophobic. I get called all these things nonstop over on Twitter. And I'm not deterred, right? Because those terms in modern society are used to silence free speech, to quell conversations that make people uncomfortable. And, it's fine. It's whatever. Who made inflation go up? Well, Trump started inflation with all of those COVID checks that he passed out, all the federal spending that he did because of COVID, that started inflation. But who exacerbated inflation? That would be the Biden and Kamala administration. See, nuance. There's a thing called nuance. My beeper went off. Child, Drake, you would be not in one piece if that went off. If it went off. Hey, Nick Durham. Hey, Danette. Welcome to the 30s Club. Oh, you're in your 30s too, Barf? I'm 34. How old are you? How old are you? put a hat on. My hair is fucked up. Can we talk about how my Can we talk about how my lining is lopsided? I cut my hair tonight, y'all. And y'all know that I'm like trying to save money. I'm trying to budget. I'm trying to like become a rich bitch. And I'm foregoing luxuries. And so I cut my own hair and I'm terrible at it. But the shit's lopsided. Like this is not really giving that. And I'm balding right there. There's like a little small bald spot. It's a mess. Anyway, it's a mess. Hey, Bianca, how are you? Oh, thank you. Bianca says everyone should subscribe. It's worth it. And she's right. And listen, I've known Bianca for only a little bit now, but Bianca's always right. And she has excellent taste. Are you a power bottom? I'm not interested in fucking you, little food stamps. Hope that answers your question. Where you get that cup? Oh, Joker and Harley Venom. This is an Ember mug. Oh my god, not it being dirty as fuck. I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Not me being... Cause y'all know I want to be a brand ambassador for Ember. Cause they're in... I use this mug almost every stream. I need Ember to sponsor me. I need an affiliate code with Ember. Ember is a coffee mug that you need. Do you drink coffee? Do you drink tea? I feel like most Americans drink coffee every morning. If you drink coffee every morning, you need an Ember mug. Full stop. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because it's a smart cup. It's a smart mug. And the mug that you have at home is as dumb as a bag of bricks. This mug has a high IQ. It's a Mensa member, okay? So what makes the Ember mug so special is that it keeps your tea or your coffee hot for several hours. And you can control the exact temperature through an app on your cell phone. So my tea is currently at 131 degrees Fahrenheit because that's the setting I put it on. And so yes, it has a charger that I sit on the charger. And I love it so much. I love it so much. I originally got my partner one for his birthday, praying that he didn't like it so I could take it, but he ended up loving it. So, but then I didn't have enough money to buy myself one. So eventually he got me one for my birthday, or was it for Christmas? I forget when it was. But anyway, eventually, like a year, like several months later, he got me one. And of course, he got me the more expensive one because he knows I'm a bougie bitch. And so he got me like the copper one, but they have different colors. They have nice colors. They got boring colors. I got the metal one. He knows I'm, vintage pink is what I call this. The rose gold vintage pink. So anyway, you need to get yourself an Ember mug. It's great for gifts. Your father will love it. Your mother will love it. Your boyfriend will love it. Your girlfriend will love it. Your baby daddy will love it. I just feel like everyone if you drink coffee, you drink hot drinks, beverages in the morning on a daily basis, you need an Ember mug because, again, it keeps it warm. So there's no more guessing or like trying to like guzzle your drink down so that you don't drink it cold. Like, isn't that disgusting? When you pour a cup of coffee and then 5 minutes later the shit's cold. In fact, one of the things I love doing right now is taking my Ember mug out on my porch in the morning time when it's cold, and my fucking tea is hot the entire fucking time, right? It's ethereal. It's such an ethereal moment to like be able to drink a warm cup of tea in the morning time on a cool fall morning. Nothing beats it. Okay, let's catch up on chat because I kind of went off just now. Let me catch up on chat. Hey Chovine. Hey Princess. Hi VHS. Oh my god, everyone wish VHS 201 a congratulations on getting 1K subs. We're so proud of him and I need him to get more subs. So definitely go support our good friend VHS 201. He's great. What's Princess Arabis? Tell us your favorite thing that happened this week to you. My favorite music genre right now, it's actually pop because Kylie Minogue, which is the Australian version of Madonna, the superior version of Madonna, just came up with a new album and it's just fucking superb. It's fucking. There's no skips. There's no skips on Tension 2. There's no skips. It's great. Hey Lexi, welcome to the stream. Can I pray for you? Of course you can pray for me. Hey SG Welding, I'm doing really well. I've had a good week. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow because I work very early in the morning, so I'm not looking forward to that. However, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah. So that's that. Make it clap. No, thank you. What's a power bottom? Someone who has anal sex a lot. I have a whole Amazon wish list in which I could buy, but I'm on a rant about the Ember mug, so now I'm behind. Am I back? Did I freeze for a second? I'm so sorry. Sorry. Jane Doe, not you clocking my age. I'm as old as your mom. Bitch, don't call me old. I'm still young at heart. And I look your age. I look your age, right? Hey, love the content, but I think you were at one of those Diddy freak-off parties. I was, Chris. How did you enjoy yourself there? Did you have a good time, Chris? Wasn't you the one who gave his butt up in county for some cookies? I don't know what that means. How'd you get stunning facial hair like that? What do you mean? Stunning? I trimmed today. That's all. I don't know. I just trimmed it. I really need to get my parents the Ember mug. They get coffee to go almost every day. Then they need to pour it into a mug at home to reheat it when they're halfway through drinking it. See, girl, listen, Bianca, get your parents an Ember mug. They actually have travel mugs. I cannot attest to how great those products are because I haven't tried those, the travel mugs. But they need an Ember mug. What 100%. They need an Ember mug and they probably need a travel mug too. Come on, Bianca, get it together. They are expensive though, so I understand. Oh my God, thank you, Barf. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Love. Love that. This is appreciation for your warm human. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You don't look a day over 21, but thank you. I usually look at mid-20s. Oh. Hey, Hina. How's it going, Hina? How are you today, Hina? Are the allegations true? You gave your butt up in county for some cookies? What does that mean, Prince? In county? Which county? Which county that I allegedly gave my butt up for some cookies? Cho, I have a question about that super cool mug. Would you recommend it for someone who likes to camp and do outdoor survival stuff? Not specifically this mug, because this mug is for home or office use. However, I have seen on the Ember website that they have different varieties and different types of mugs. They've got travel mugs, which have lids. I think that if you're going to do some outdoor activities, then you want to have something with a lid on top. These do not have lids. Now, like I just said to Bianca, I have not tried those other products. One's on my wish list, by the way, if you want to buy me one. The travel mug is on my wish list. But So I cannot attest to that product specifically, but I'm assuming that it's going to work similarly to this, where you just charge it overnight, and then you have several hours of app controlled temperature settings for your mug. So I would recommend it for that. However, what I would do, because I feel like if you're doing outdoor survival stuff, I think you want to get something like an iron flask. So iron flask is my favorite. What do you call it? Thermos. I guess you call these thermos. So I would get you a large iron flask like this, and then when you're ready to drink it, I would pour it into your travel mug. You know what I mean? And then that will keep it warm or to whatever temperature that you want it to be at. So that's kind of what I do. Because these streams can be long, 4 hours sometimes, I will pour my hot drink in here, and then I'll pour it in here, right? So that's my recommendation for outdoor travel. Now, if you're just going outside for like a couple hours, then I think that the Ember travel mug would suffice. But if you're gonna be like overnight or something like that, then you may want to get like an actual thermos, like the iron flask. Don't get the Stanley. Stanleys are so overrated, and I don't think they're very cute. Just my opinion. I know I'm in the minority there, but just my opinion. Okay. You like Pokemon? I love Pokemon. Hey, Mohammed, how's it going? He was asking if you sold your booty in jail for cookies. In jail? I've never been to jail. I ain't never been to jail. What would you do if someone kicked you in the face until their leg cramped up? It would never happen, dancing on the sun. Wouldn't happen. Have a good night, Drake. I'll see you tomorrow at tomorrow's live stream. Hina, I'm doing really well. Very well. Tell me about county jail. Girl, listen, I have not been in a ratchet environment since I was a little kid. So I don't know anything about county jail. What's in the mug? It's rooibos tea, which aka red tea. It's an herbal tea from Africa. It kind of tastes like Big Red chewing gum. No caffeine, very tasty. How long will it stay warm after charge? Several hours. I would say, I think 3 to 4 hours, I think is what it's at. Don't quote me, I forget. But the reason I forget is because at my desk, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. Okay. So I keep my Ember mug right there. So I don't ever really notice when it's low in charge. So because I so often keep it on the charger even as I'm using it. So I don't remember what the actual charge time is. I want to say it's 3 hours, but you can probably look onto the official website to find out that exact information. Have I ever been to Hawaii? No, I have not been to Hawaii. Yeah, this is the rooibos tea is definitely peppery. Did you hear about the lady stealing money worth of Stanleys? Child, there's always shit going on with people. There's always a bunch of shit going on with people stealing stuff, and it's just so degenerate. A schoolboy nice. Well, what is it about, Evo? Because I have to know. I have to know if I'm going to be interested. Am I going to be interested or not? Is it true crime? Just tell me if it's true crime. Hey, Kane, how's it going? I'm speaking from Bangladeshi. Well, hello, Samaya. Happy Diwali if you celebrate, by the way. I'll be going to a Diwali dinner party tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. I have not figured out what I'm going to wear. It's not gonna be like a traditional Indian garb situation because like I don't fucking have those type of clothes. And I was invited to this dinner last minute, but I am gonna wear bright colors. I'm gonna try to figure out something that's like appropriate for Diwali. All my Indian friends told me that you cannot show up in black, like you can't wear black to Diwali celebration, right? So we'll see. It gives you allergic reaction, big red gum. Oh God. Thanks for the sub, Kane. That's that red 40. Period. Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. We love earth signs in this house. Bianca agrees. Stanleys are overhyped. They're not that cute and they don't function any better than other mugs. In fact, they perform worse. You know how I know that? Because the Iron Flask, it keeps drinks hotter for longer. So why would I pay more money for an uglier product and a product that performs less effectively? It's like, okay, all the mugs perform well when it comes to ice, keeping drinks ice cold, but there is a difference in technology in these mugs' ability to keep things hot. And the good thing about the Iron Flask is that it can keep things hot for a long time and cold for a long time. So, yeah, Stanley, girl, bye. Stop. Not me almost wanting to drink out of this. Don't do that. Let me re-up. Yeah, Stanleys are beyond overhyped. Mm, I love tea. I love tea so much. That's good. Okay. Make sure you vote. I already voted, Mr. Rogers. Thank you. I vote absentee ballot. What up, Ovo gang? What's up, Niraj? So zesty, I'm the zestiest. Aaron, who was that behind you? That was a ghost. Hey, Tiago. Or Tiago. They are stainless steel. They're not silver, but they're a silver color. I love them. I got them from Warby Parker. Highly recommend that brand. I'm sure you can find cheaper glasses with just as good of a style or aesthetic, but I've just been buying Warby Parker glasses for multiple years now, and I have a lot of brand loyalty as a consumer. Yeah, I love them, and they're indestructible. They're metal. Oh, you're Indian? Happy Diwali. What were you for Halloween? I don't really celebrate Halloween. Oh. It's a man who masquerades himself as a youth in school uniform across like multiple social media accounts. Weird. Weird. Is he a PDF file? What's going on with that? Who's zestier, Biden or Trump? Definitely Trump. He's definitely zestier. What do you mean? Trump is like, Trump was a gay black person in a past life. Let's be real. The way he throws shade, definitely zestier. I'm from Ohio in the US of A. Rashawn Raj. Hey, Mr. Thomas, how are you? There's videos of him in like a weird porcelain looking mask, but he also like wrote into school pretending to be a student and his letter got published in that's psycho. That's psycho. Favorite music genre right now, pop. Hey Justin, what's going on? You want to drink more tea? What do I recommend you try? Well, I am okay. Okay, that's a tough question. As a tea connoisseur, this is a very complicated question. Do you have any experience with tea, David? Do you already like tea? Do you dislike tea? Do you prefer? Because I want. Do you prefer hot drinks or cold drinks? Because we can go in a lot of different angles here. Do you like lattes? What's the tea, David? Literally, no pun intended. Do you believe there's such a thing as a gay voice? Yeah, probably. But again, a gay voice is not universal. Like I know gay people that have very masculine sounding voices. No immutable characteristic is the same. No immutable characteristic exhibits the same behavior across the board. Like, how do we not know that already? Like, I shouldn't have to explain to you that like not all gay people are the same, or that not all white people are the same, or that all black people are not the same. Like, yeah, there are stereotypes, and stereotypes come from things, like the whole, you know, black people love watermelon thing, that trope. I mean, black people kind of, we like, I love watermelon. Not every black person doesn't like watermelon, okay? But stereotypes are not just invented. They're just not created out of thin air, right? So yeah, sure, there's a gay voice. Yeah, you can listen to how a guy sounds, and maybe sometimes you can say, "Oh, he must be gay." I don't know, maybe. Um, he has to be PDF file Evo. He has to be like that's so weird. What a strange thing. Cincinnati. Oh, I'm in Columbus, Matt Torrance. Welcome. We love Ohio, the great state of Ohio. A Bruce Jenner action figure for Christmas? They make Bruce Jenner action figures? Hmm. Hey, Lucas. Um, I used to work for JD Vance. Maybe we have a connection. T2 with who? Connection with who? Me? You like sweet tea, lots of sugar with 2 ice cubes? Just 2 ice cubes? Oh, Southern sweet tea is good. It's like it kind of gives diabetes, but if it's not giving diabetes, I don't want the sweet tea. I don't want it. If I'm not catching diabetes immediately after the second sip, I don't want that shit. Um, it's not Blastoise. It's Arbok. It's Arbok. Come on, get your Pokemon straight. Oh, you're in San Francisco. I'm sure they've got great tea houses because you're right over there near Asia, basically. That's cool. Very cool. You love coffee, but 1 tea a day. The tea's supposed to fight aging. Yes, it does. Green tea specifically fights aging, which is why I love matcha. I'm a big matcha fan. If you go look at my YouTube channel, look at the videos. I did a video on how to buy matcha, my favorite matcha varieties by region. Um, I live in Masudayan, Kyoto. Matcha, like that region, makes the best matcha ever. So in that video, I talk about matcha, all the benefits, why it's important. Let me just link the shit. Let me just link the shit for you guys. Not that you guys are gonna even watch it, because you guys don't watch my videos, but it's fine. I'll link it for you guys right now. Okay, here it is. There you go. I could tell you were gay just from scrolling by. Isn't that interesting? Well, no, it's not. It's actually not interesting. I have very gay mannerisms. I have a very gay voice. So I don't think it's that interesting that you could tell that I mean, I'm a flamer. I'm a flaming homo. What do you mean? How's that interesting? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure why that's interesting. But do indulge. How did you tell that I was gay? I didn't have a dick in my mouth at the time, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. You ever microwave watermelon? No, I haven't. Oh, actually, I have. I actually have microwave watermelon, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I was making a sorbet. My nephew taught me how to make sorbet, like watermelon sorbet, and he had frozen a bunch of watermelon, but he had frozen it in a container where I couldn't really like take it out of the container and put it in the blender to like with like lemon extract, fresh lemon juice, a little bit of sugar, make your own frozen watermelon sorbet. It's really good. I just gave you a recipe. I just really gave you a recipe right now. Go try it. So anyway, I had to microwave the watermelon so then I could break it up into chunks and then put it in the blender. It was a whole thing. So yes, I have microwaved watermelon. Oh, Jane, you're gonna marry Barron Trump? Well, good luck with that, honey. I don't have much experience unless I'm sick. Warm tea is what I would go for immediately, but that's common in my experience. But I'm down for cold types of tea as well. You worked for P. Diddy and JD Vance? Well, that's interesting. That's cool. I'm just wondering if it's genetic, biological, or cultural thing. I'm not sure, Asin. I don't know. Um, I don't think it's a cultural thing. I mean, I can only speak for myself. I don't think it's a cultural thing for me. Um, hey, KK. So, Bebop, don't play. This is not Arbok from Digimon. Now you're trolling. Now you're trolling. Don't fuck with my favorite Pokemon, Arbok. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cobra, spelled backwards with a K. Arbok. Jesse from Team Rocket's Pokemon. Come on. Come on. So David, I'd recommend that you start with just green tea. Like a really good green tea, like a Japanese green tea with like either lemon or honey as a sweetener. I think that's a really good entryway into tea because it's, first of all, it's the most common, and it's a really good starting point to figure out if you like the taste of tea or not. Um, if you just drink water, I think that's a really good start. Um, you hated San Fran when you visited racist. Why was it so racist? Oh, thank you, Tito. Sorry, I'm behind. Matcha tastes like grass, though. Sometimes it does. Now, depending on how you brew your matcha, you can get a high vegetal taste or a low vegetal taste. Sometimes it's a little bit more citrusy. Sometimes it's a little bit more sweeter. And again, I recommend that you watch my matcha guide because I actually list off some matchas that are not very grassy that are very good for people that are just getting into matcha. I have a whole series, I have a whole playlist of shorts on my channel where I review 21 different matcha varieties from different regions. So yeah, some matcha does taste like grass though. Are you wearing socks? I am wearing socks. I don't eat McDonald's. I have not been to Japan, Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian, how are you? How are you, Sebastian? I'm so happy you're here. Hey, sports jazz fan, how are you? Would you consider bi mannerisms? I don't know. I don't. What does that mean? Maybe trans mannerisms. Maybe I don't know. I think he meant he was interested in me. Who's interested in me? I'm a white bi male. I love women, but would love a secret affair. Does he have a Patreon or Venmo? Who, me? What? I do have a Venmo. Check the description box. But how is it gonna be secret affair if you're like in the chat? What is going on? T2, what is going on? Um, what's your view on just warm water? I think lukewarm water tastes really good. I prefer lukewarm water to all other types of water. If I have to drink water, I want it like that. Hey Carly, how are you? Hey the King, what's going on? Hey Louise. I can call you Addie. Okay, Addie. Is it short for Adeline? Because Adeline's a really pretty name. I have not watched Hazbin Hotel yet. I'm so sorry, KK. I apologize. Isn't everyone bi when you think about it? No, I don't think so. Look how many lesbians have kids, not from IVF. Okay. Hey, Light Blue, how are you? Try pussy out? I've tried it. And it's too complicated for me. There's too much going on down there. It's too much going on down there for me. For me, it's too much going on down there. But thanks, John Smith, for the suggestion. Hey, special needs biblical Christian rapper. How are you? Ooh, still Steven Silver with a question. A good question. What Pokemon would like matcha? Ooh, that's a good question. Mr. Mime. I think Mr. Mime would love matcha. I do. I think he's a gentleman. I feel like he's probably a little bit older, so he prefers the finer things in life. He's interested in anti-aging. He's interested in like good skin and good health. Mr. Mime would love matcha, I think. Your skin is so pretty and clear. Well, thank you, Kalia. Kalia. Thank you so much. Send me a DM on Instagram if you want to get your skin together, okay? Hey, Louise. Thank you. I think the rise of the trans community is kind of tearing down the idea of gay straight. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's a really big push against the trans community right now, and for legitimate reasons when it comes to children. So I don't know about that. Hey Brian Campbell, how are you? Thanks for the sub, Resident Evil. Tell your friends to vote Trump next Tuesday. I will not be doing that. I voted for Trump, but you vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. You're from Blairsville, Georgia. Awesome. We find a way to work it. I be your manager. T2. Oh my god. I have to watch it. Okay, everyone really does keep telling me that I need to watch Hazbin Hotel. Like, KK, you're not the first person to tell me. Like, you're not the first person to tell me to watch this show. Everyone says it's so good. Hey, Murder Funk. You have to have cold water, preferably very cold. Warm water is psychopathic. It can't be warm. It has to be lukewarm. I have to have it either lukewarm or ice cold. No in between. If I meet him, I marry him yesterday. But thank you, T2. Why would you marry me? I'm a little bi. Well, I was a lot of drunk when I did that. But no, when I tried it the first time, I was just in the closet. I mean, you can put your penis in a hole, and like any type of hole, and get off. You know. Big D Randy, you coming for what? Oh my lord! At least subscribe to the channel if you're gonna talk like that. $1.99. Join them. Join. You can join. You might have a better chance then. I hate the flavor of tea. Any recommendations on teas I might like? So, there's a huge variety in tea you can choose from. If you don't like the astringency of tea, of a traditional green tea, then you need to go for an herbal tea or a black tea that doesn't have such a high amount of astringency, because you do get different flavor profiles depending on the type of tea. So for you, KK, you might want to look into, you know, herbal teas. Like I said before, Art of Tea has a good one. That's like a lavender chamomile, which is phenomenal. It's great with honey. I love it so much. So yeah. What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I love Shinado, King of a Higher Plane. He was one of the first fusion Yu-Gi-Oh cards from one of the first couple sets. And when I was younger, I had a Shinado, King of a Higher Plane deck. I built a whole deck around him, which is like light fairies, like, well, not light fairies, like dark fairies. And so yeah, he's one of my favorites. I love Harpy ladies. I love a Harpy lady. I love their theme. I like the Dark Magician cards. I know that's so lame and like basic of me, but I do like the Dark Magician girls. I mean Dark Magician cards. What are some of my favorites? Very old school. Hey Leroy, welcome back to the channel. Lots of yapping, no real substance. Well, thank you for being here, Leroy. I'm so happy that you always feel so comfortable coming to the stream. You come back all the time. So I hope you don't keep coming back and expecting different things, because it's still going to be no substance and just all yappuccinos. So get comfortable. My favorite TV show... I don't really watch TV. I don't think I have a favorite TV show. I don't really watch TV to have one. So I can't really answer that question. Hey, Ruben Rodriguez. As a gay black guy, you voted for Trump? I did. How? Why? Because he's not Kamala Harris? He's not going to expand the government as much as Kamala would? He's not going to be as hawkish when it comes to wars as Kamala? And he's not an establishment politician like Kamala. Very simple reasons. Very simple, indisputable reasons. I mean, you can't argue those things. Oh, and he's against the crazy illegal immigration that we're doing here in the country, which I'm totally against. So yeah, that's why. And as you probably notice, all of those issues don't have shit to do with me being black. So I don't know why that's even a question. Good question, I guess, though. It's short for Addison. Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Addie. I'm gonna try to remember that your name is Addie. It might be difficult because I see Jane Doe, but I'll try. I like your videos. Gotta get you on a famous podcast. Well, listen, Agrilla, help a brother out. Help a brother out. Hey, Luciana. Kamala's gonna win, and it's gonna be so funny watching Trumpers cry about it. Well, that will be funny. I mean, that will be funny. I didn't vote for the bitch, but if she does win, Trump is gonna have a big meltdown because he's a crybaby. He's a narcissist. He refuses to lose. So I mean, that will be kind of funny watching them have total meltdowns. But on the other hand, if Trump wins, liberals, libtards are gonna have a meltdown too. Remember the meltdown they had when he won the first time? People were crying. I mean, people were crying. It was like a death. A death had happened in their family. I mean, it was like people were grieving when he won the first time. And we survived, right? I don't think that he, let the Nazis take over the country. I mean, call me crazy, but I think that if we survive the first presidency of Trump, I think we will survive another one. Call me crazy, though. I mean, I don't know. Thanks for the sub. Black tea, vanilla. Oh, that's a really good combination. My favorite color, I love orange, green, and purple. Those are my favorite colors. Sorry, I know I'm getting behind chat. Black tea's really good, T2. Black tea's really good. I love a good chai. I love a good chai. I'm actually drinking rooibos. Right now, I'm drinking rooibos tea. And for those who didn't know what rooibos is red tea. It's an herb, an African herb that to me, it reminds me of chai, which if you know what chai is a black tea that's spiced with spices such as cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, star anise, variety of different spices, right? Black pepper. But rooibos tea kind of reminds me of chai without the use of black tea. It's an herb, so there's no caffeine in here. So you get to have a little bit of that like spicy mouthfeel without the caffeine of a black tea, of a traditional chai. So, yeah. Hey, Stephen Lugo, how are you? I'm okay with iced unsweetened tea. Oh, that's disgusting, KK. Like I said, if my iced sweet tea does not give me diabetes after 2 sips, then I don't want that shit. Throw it in the garbage. Okay? You understand that if Trump MAGA gets their way, that will be bad for you, right? You don't care? Well, you're wrong. Number one, you're wrong. Would not be bad for me. One thing, let me educate you bitches for a second. Let me remind y'all of something right now, because I'm a very privileged person, okay? I'm the first to tell you I'm a very privileged person. The reason why I'm privileged is because I take advantage of every opportunity given to me. So that makes me an extremely privileged person, okay? You know what's more important than the White House? Your house. It's your house. Your house is more important than the White House, okay? We have been through a constant attack on our civil liberties for the last 20 years, okay? We've had massive inflation over the last 4 years. We've had the pandemic with COVID and all of those archaic mandates and closing shit down and making people sicker and injecting people with vaccines that they don't need, all for the sake of profit for these pharmaceuticals. The point, don't piss me off. Don't get me started. Okay, I'm having a nice time. Don't get me started. The point I want to make is, it is significantly more important the way you operate your household than what president's in the fucking White House. And I'll tell you one thing about me, and this is not me bragging, this is me just spitting the real fucking truth. My household succeeded when Trump was president, and my household is succeeding now with Biden as president. So to be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck who the president is. Because I can guarantee you one thing, 95% of my life is my fucking fault. 95% of it is my fault. The good things and the bad things that happen to me, 95% of those things are my fault. I don't control 5%, but the other 95%, I got that part. I got that part. So this whole Trump is bad for black people, he's bad for you, you're gay, you're a homo, and you're voting for Trump. Kiss my fucking ass. Stop being a perpetual victim. Stop. Stop. Enough. Enough. Like, I need you guys to wake up from the nightmare that is identity politics and woke ideology. Wake up from the nightmare. Wake up. Okay? Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm sorry. You see, when I get like, when you guys try to trigger me, you guys like doing this. I'm never, you guys like when I get all off track and I get behind on chat, because now I gotta scroll my ass up to chat and keep reading what's going on. I'm far behind. I see you bitches are still talking. And you guys know I'm a yappuccino. I'm always drinking a venti yappuccino with no whip, sugar free. You guys know that's who I am. So now I gotta go catch up on fucking chat. Those dimps are scared. They are. Hey, reincarnated angel, how are you? Good points about Trump. You are right on time. Very good points about Trump. I know there's good points about Trump. I know. And listen, Trump's a piece of shit. I'm not someone that has Trump's dick in my mouth. Like, I'm not guzzling Trump's cum, okay? He's a sociopath. He's a narcissist. He's a fraudster. He's a scammer. I can sit here and drag Trump all day long, too. Don't get me wrong. I can do that. But that does not mean that I have to vote for someone else, because I can name even more awful things about Kamala, right? I can name... What? So, like, you guys don't understand nuance, and you guys refuse to accept nuance, and that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. Okay. I love World Market, Addie. I love it. Hogwarts tea? What's Hogwarts tea? Oh, David T is good. I love David T. In fact, this Rubus tea is from David T. Sebastian, you have good taste. But we knew that. We didn't survive, we thrived. Period. Greetings from Kuwait. Hello from Kuwait. No, I literally did cry the first time. What, Asin, I'm sorry, but you've got to get thicker skin. This is just me being your big brother or your uncle, or maybe you're older than me, so maybe I'm like your rebellious son. I don't know how old you are, Asin, but you've got to start depending on yourself more than the government, because that's what the government wants you to do. Listen, let me remind you, the government wants you to be fucking fat. They want you to be unhealthy. They want you to be broke. They want you to be dependent on them. They want you to be ugly. They want you to be all these things so that they can keep a job, okay? That's what they want you to do, okay? They want you to be ugly. They want you to be financially poor. They want your dependence on them, okay? So cut the umbilical cord, get out there and work and start adding value to your household, adding value to your community, and adding value to the world at large, right? The more you can depend on yourself, the less it fucking matters about what the fuck the government's doing, okay? I'm sorry you cried, but hopefully preparing for Tuesday. Because unless the Democrats cheat really hard, I think Trump's gonna win. It's close. Don't get me wrong. Trump is a piece of shit, and he's not likable, and it is somewhat close. But I think that Trump is inevitably going to have the edge because the American people trust him more with the economy than Kamala. Now, whether they're justified in thinking that or not is up for debate. But the fact is, poll after poll after poll after poll say that Americans trust him with the economy more than Kamala. And judging by everyone's fucking bank account and the fact that they can't afford $1,000 emergency expense, I think they're going to vote for the person that they can trust with the economy or think they can trust the economy. Just my 2 cents. Maybe it's more than 2 cents. Maybe it's 25 cents. I don't know. I'm still catching up on chat, y'all. I'm so sorry. You going Trump? Already voted for Trump. Absentee ballot. I did. Russians? What about Russians? Sweet tea and milk is where I'm at. Oh, I love a good sweet tea with milk. Hey, Adolf Hitler. Hi, Ben. This chick is wild. You be yapping. I'm always drinking a yappuccino, Adolf. I'm always drinking a yappuccino. Venti, no whip, sugar free. That's what I do. Where your wig at, shorty? I don't wear wigs. I find it hard to believe anyone will vote for Kamala. Well, think again. I genuinely love how educated and real you are. You don't see people like you every day. You know what the hell you're talking about. I think I do. I'm not the smartest. Listen, I'm not the smartest, most educated person ever. But these are just my opinions. I just speak honestly about my opinions. That's all. My parents have 11, soon to be 12 kids, though, ages 18 to 1. They really can't afford much, though. Well, they need to stop having kids if they can afford much. Let's start there. Because, listen, y'all. Okay. I just said this. But we've got to stop blaming everybody else for our problems. We've just got to get out of that mentality. There are choices that you can make to improve your financial stability right now. You can make decisions that can improve your financial well-being, right? There are opportunities out there. There are choices that can be made. So it's not always everyone else's fault. Listen, I hate the economy right now. I hate what Biden has done to this economy right now. But I'm not blaming Biden for my life. I'm not blaming him for the state that I am right now. I can only really blame myself. I just believe in radical personal accountability. Call me radical, but I really truly believe in personal accountability. And like I said before, and 95% of the things that happen in your life is your fucking fault. It is. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna speed through some comments. Brad Butterworth says, bottom boy with a big checkbook. Look at his eyes. That is an American. We love that. Isn't it strange how everyone hated Kamala until she became the official? Well, listen, the gag is they hate her now. The more she opens her mouth and does interviews and talks for an extended amount of time, the more people hate her. Weird how that happens. January 6th was peaceful and you can't convince me otherwise. It wasn't peaceful, but if you want to be delusional about that, then by all means go ahead. January 6th was not a peaceful demonstration. However, if you take issue with January 6th, and I'm sick of fucking hearing about January 6th, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the same people that bitch about January 6th were the same motherfucking bitches who were okay with BLM protesters burning down black cities for a whole entire fucking summer. So I don't wanna hear about January 6th. Because you bitches are the same ones saying, oh, Black Lives Matter, while black people, Antifa, are burning down black cities. I don't want to fucking hear it. Stop. But no, January 6th was not a peaceful demonstration. Are you kidding me? The bitches were... I was there. I watched the video. I was watching live. It was not a peaceful demonstration. Come on. Okay. What's your opinion on NNN? I don't know what that means. Wendy, could you stop spamming? I don't like spam. Hello from Russia. Hi, Russian people. I'm gonna head out. Love you, Cho. See ya. See ya, KK. Have a good night. You are an interesting guy. I don't agree with you, but it seems like you came to your conclusions by a legit thought. Well, listen, Asin. I'm not affected by peer pressure, number one. Number two, I don't give a fuck what you guys think about my opinions. So I actually speak freely. And number three, I attempt to, I don't always hit the mark, but I attempt to look at different issues from a place of nuance and different perspectives. I try. I try to do that. So, I try. And I'm happy that you're here and you're asking questions. And even if you disagree, you're welcome to be here for as long as you want. I am a libertarian for the most part. I'm a conservative libertarian. So I definitely believe in free speech. I think it's one of the highest goods in life. And so you are welcome to espouse any opinions you want here. The only rule we have that we're very strict about is spam. We don't tolerate spam at all. You get banned immediately. So don't spam. But you can use whatever words you want, hate speech, whatever. Say what the fuck you want to say. If someone else reports you, that's on you. That's your risk. If you want to look dumb, do that. But I'm only going to ban people that are spamming. So don't spam. Okay? So you're welcome. Happy to have you here today, Asin. So happy. Congratulations, Addie, on buying your first car. You realize we're going to war, right? Well, no shit. We've been in a war. What? I mean, what? What are you talking about? Do you know how many billions of dollars we've given to Ukraine and Israel? We've been in a war. Come on. I don't just sound zesty. I am zesty. Maybe I'm glitching. I don't know. Maybe I'm glitching. Someone has bets from the elections? What's that? When Camilla was nominated for president, because I knew nothing about her, I was wondering who she was and why she nominated her. The more she talks, the worse she looks. The longer Kamala talks, the worst she fucking looks because she's a fucking idiot. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. She's a DEI hire. Sorry, it's true. Biden doesn't even fucking like her because he didn't want to pick her. He wanted to pick someone else, but he had to pick a woman, and then they wanted him to be, pick a black woman, so she just fit the bill, right? Don't get me started. She's just disgusting. She's just the worst. She's not running anything. She's been a terrible border czar. I mean, just the lowest of the low. I mean, it doesn't get more establishment than Kamala Harris. Her type of political figure is, like that archetype of political figure is the reason why we have been in a downward spiral in America for the last 20 years. It's like that archetype is she is like what she represents as an elite establishment politician is so pernicious for the country. It's beyond pernicious for the country. It's crazy. I hear you, Jam. I imagine you also believe in free speech. You probably also believe in not um giving corporatists a lot of our free money. And the welfare state for corporations is fucking disgusting. So there's a lot of things that I agree with progressives on, because some progressives have libertarian ideals about things. So yeah. But see, we okay. So I assumed that you were for free speech, but you're not. You're not for free speech. So you think that they need to face consequences for saying what's not okay. Who decides what's okay to not say? Do you decide what's okay to not say, Jim? How do you come to that conclusion? Second card, Young Juice Skincare. Go to my shop. If you want my skincare recommendations, you can there you go. So the only free speech that should be punished is the speech that harms others. And I don't mean like harming your fucking feelings. I'm talking about defamation, libel. But we have words for that. That's not free speech. That's called libel. That's called defamation. That's called threatening people. Like we already have words for that. Misgendering someone is not something that should be fucking illegal. For example, right? Well, that's awesome, Jane. I mean, Addie, you're like on a fucking roll. Oh, so James Paul says, funny enough, sometimes your process seems like a lag or glitch, kind of crazy the first few times. Nothing to change. Just when everything goes quiet, we all start trying to figure out why. Because I'm pausing to read comments. And I freeze. I freeze and I focus. Guys, we have to go soon. I'm so sorry, we have to go soon. I have to be in bed by 1 o'clock. Like, I have to be in bed by 1 o'clock. I have a long day tomorrow. Okay? Oh, thank you, Lola. Well, Sebastian, you must not live in a city. Most people I know in my real life are voting for Kamala. DJ, I want you to guess. Am I a gay man? I want you to take a good guess. Brad Butterworth. That's a good point. So JFK Jr. is pretty much the reason to make the choice between the two. Make America healthy again. So another distinction that, another reason why I am voting for Trump, or that I've already voted for Trump, is because of Vivek. So I'm okay with JFK. I like him. I was never going to vote for him, but going into the Republican primary, I voted for Vivek. And he's been stomping for Trump, but Vivek is a libertarian. Like, he is the most libertarian politician, because he's been a politician for like a year. But like Vivek is the most libertarian candidate that ran for president this past year. He's more libertarian than the actual libertarian candidate, Chase Oliver. So that's why I'm voting for Trump, because you're not always just voting for the president, but you're voting for the people that he has around him. And Trump has a really good transition team. Tulsi Gabbard, JFK, Vivek. These are all people that have a long track record of being aligned with the people, in terms of their philosophies on society and politics. These are people that seem, maybe I'm wrong, but they seem to be aligned with the people on a lot of issues. And so when you're voting for a candidate, it also matters who's a part of their transition team, who's a part of their cabinet. And with Kamala, you don't know who's a part of her cabinet. Her cabinet is, Democratic elite establishments. It's Dick Cheney, warmongers like Dick Cheney. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Anyway. What I meant was someone that says something that encourages violence or threatens the lives of others. We already have laws for that. We already have laws for that, Jam. That's not even close to what I mean when I say that freedom of speech is under attack. Freedom of speech is under attack because I don't know if you were around in 2020, but during the pandemic, you were completely ostracized from society for saying that you didn't want to get the jab. You were completely ostracized from society just from saying that the cloth masks didn't work. I mean, as much as you guys want to memory hole 2020, I remember being called a conspiracy theorist for all the shit that has been proven fucking true. So like, when I say that freedom of speech is under attack, that's what I mean. I mean, when children are being forced to take you know what? I don't even want to. Misgendering is a crime in Canada. I think a law was just passed in Canada. And more, we see this whole issue with misgendering becoming a thing that's a part of. And when I talk about freedom of speech, I don't really just mean it at the government level. I actually mean that it needs to be a cultural norm that people have the right to say what they want. And that includes things that make you uncomfortable. That includes being offensive. Like, I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. Misgendering as people is something I'll always do. They continue like they got dressed in the dark. I always try to respect people's whatever they want to be called. I try to respect it because I'm a nice person. Believe me, I'm a nice person, okay? So I try to always be respectful. However, what I don't like is when you make innocent mistakes and you're then railroaded as a transphobe. It's like, you have a full-on beard. I see your dick print. I'm gonna call you a sir. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, don't try to gaslight me like I'm intentionally trying to misgender you. You know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I can't stand it. Oh my God. Miami, Florida city boy here. So I come to Miami Beach every year. I need recommendations because this is my 7th time coming to Miami Beach for Christmas, and I've never actually been to Brickell, and I want to go to Brickell. So do you have any recommendations for Brickell, like cafes, juice, like smoothie juice bars, restaurants, cheap, affordable restaurants if possible? Um, Let me know. Like, I know Miami Beach very well because we go there all the time, but we don't really ever go into Miami as often. So, yeah. Oh my God, I'm so far behind y'all. I'm so sorry. Hey, Ryan Oliver. Um, Thanks, T2. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love Vivek. Okay, Addie. Talk to you tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Ryan Oliver, for the oil. I needed that oil. Um, I'm from Ohio. I'm from the great state of Ohio. Very understated, underrated state. Sir Chronicle, you're right. You're right. You're right. I think that our civil liberties really, like the attack on our civil liberties were exasperated during the Patriot Act. And you have George Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney. Emphasis on the dick part because he's an evil dick. It really became exasperated during that moment. Oh my God, you guys are talking a lot of shit. I'm sorry. Brickell ain't shit, to be honest. Overrated. Well, I still want to go. I haven't been, so I still want to go, Ryan Oliver. Just give me fucking recommendations. Oh, you were in Fort Lauderdale. That's cool. I haven't been there. I haven't been there. Um, I usually stay. I usually stay in Miami Beach. We're staying in South of Fifth this time. We usually stay all over Miami Beach because we want to eventually buy in Miami Beach. But it's looking like the way prices are, that's never going to fucking happen. So we'll see. But I love Miami Beach. I think I love it. I'm in love with Miami Beach. It's like my home away from home. I can't wait to go there. Blackberry Ordinary. Okay, let me put that. Oh, Blackbird. Okay. Okay, that's one. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you. Does the size of Arbok matter? Yes, nothing above 7 inches. Don't go to Scotland. Oh, I thought he said he DoorDash me some baby oil. Do I think Michael Jackson was getting some little boy pussy? Of course he was. Are you a top or a bottom? Well, I'm not fucking you, so I hope that answers your question. Check out the restaurant Pericones. Okay, Pericones. Ryan, I'm just gonna add this to my list. Oh, it's a cafe? Okay. Cool. Very cool. When did you get the accent and hand gestures? When your father told me that's what he wanted me to do. And I do whatever your dad tells me, Mick. Hi Carter. That's exactly what a verse would say. Not you clocking me. Not you fucking clocking me. Not you fucking clocking me. Gay men doing what they're told, Cap. You got me there too. You got me there. We do what the fuck we want to do. That's T. You get paid to troll, but I don't this channel. Well, I love trolls. Jim Smith? Bitch, I'm the Troll Turner. Motherfucker, you have not heard about me. I am the legendary Troll Turner. Trolls come here and they end up subscribing to my channel. It happens every stream. Like a troll, like it happens every fucking stream. Like I'm a troll turner. It's like how, you know, some homos try to like turn straight guys. Like I try to turn trolls. I am successful at it. Like I do it every fucking stream without fail. You know. Yes, I am cut. But yeah, no one's asked that. Usually I get that question every stream, but not yet. Yeah, I need a steady influx of trolls because the trolls end up staying a lot longer than they anticipate. And they become not trolls anymore. So I need like a steady supply of trolls. I really do. Not you can smell it from here, DJ. You can't smell me nowhere. I'm very fresh and clean. Hey, Ashley. No, I'm not clean shaved. Not very bushy either, but... Guys, I have to leave in 5 minutes. By the way... Thank you, David. Thank you. See, that's why I know who the real ones are. I know who the real ones are because David is like, take your ass to bed. Because you got to wake up in 7 hours. You got to wake up in almost 15 hours. You got to wake up in 7 hours. Thank you. Yeah, you can call me Cho Ashley. Sure, that's my name, Cho. But I need you guys to subscribe to my channel. Like, no, is it join? I'm still getting Twitch and YouTube confused. Join the channel as a yapper. It's $1.99 a month. And I want to do more emotes for you guys. I know the emotes that we have right now are a little like, what's the word I want to use? Basic. But I think that's a really good base, isn't the word, for the channel. But I need, I think, 2 or 3 members in order to upload more emotes. And I already have one ready. It's the Zesty emote. I have a Zesty emote. Wouldn't you guys love to spam a Zesty emote? It's literally like a salt shaker, but instead of salt, it's zest. Like rainbows out. So whenever I do anything super gay, you can just spam this emote. Like... Or whenever anyone calls me gay or zesty, you just spam this emote. I would love that. Brickle Cafe, I think she's coffee, tea, and I think juices. I like P. Diddy's victims. Well, not a victim. an enjoyer. I love a good P. Diddy party. I love a P. Diddy party. You should have been there. Time of your life. Skipped over my comment. Skipped over my comment. I see. Oh my God, you guys! I know you guys crave attention. It's just like you've got to get higher self-esteem. Honestly, I think you guys need to get higher self-esteem because why are you craving attention from a homo like me? That's disgusting. That's lowbrow. That's like low effort. That's like low energy. That's like low vibrational energy to like crave attention from someone like me. What are you doing? Don't you like go work? Like go fuck a girl or something. What are you doing? Craving attention from like you crave attention from me? That's weird. But let me scroll up to read your comment. Since you want my attention. What'd you say? Oh, the hand over the mouth is gay. Yes, it's gay. It's very gay. It is. Lipstick is crazy. I love a good lipstick. House tour, Mr. Eyeball. I show off my house on my vlogs all the time. So you can go look at my vlogs and you can look at my beautiful house. My house was built in 1909. It's old, it's ginormous, it's like 3,000 square feet. I live in a really big house. I won't give a house tour like a formal house tour, but if you watch my vlogs, you can see my house a lot. Cause I film a lot of my lifestyle vlogs in my fucking house. So it makes sense, right? Did I watch the Sarah Boone case? Of course I did. When I'm not watching the court case, but I've watched her situation and what the fuck she did when she stuffed her boyfriend in a fucking suitcase. Yes, she's fucking certifiable. I know that Emily D. Baker is covering her case right now, and I'm thinking, do I want to go into like I think I want to watch it because I want to know what's interesting about it. Like she obviously stuffed her boyfriend in a suitcase and killed him. Like she obviously did that. So I'm kind of interested to know like why is this a high profile case to begin with? It should be an open and shut case. So I'll have to like wait, stop the bro and read it. Oh my God, what? Okay, so, let me tell y'all this again. By the way, if you guys join the fucking channel, I would never miss your comments. For $1.99 a month, I would never miss your comments because it's highlighted, okay? It's highlighted, I can't miss it. It pops up on my like little dashboard here and I have to fucking read it. But, you know, if you're broke, just say that. Just say that too, it's fine. What did you say, DJ? Read my last big comment. I like gay guys. I'm Christian, and obviously I don't believe in that lifestyle, but Jesus shows us to love everyone. Everyone deserves some love, man. You're totally right, DJ, and I appreciate you. Wait a minute. Caesar said, he said, when I thought that God did not punish twice, I saw you and said, it's over. That's funny. You care about my opinion? Well, thanks, Sports Jazz. I appreciate you. Am I lesbian? No, I'm not lesbian. Can you drop your address? No, I can't. Oh, your house was built in 1907. That's so cool, Addie. That's so cool. Oh my God, I gotta go to bed. I really do. Okay, guys. Yes, this is Arbok. And I also have I'll show you my I have Pokemon boxers on. What is going on? I'm dead broke and too young to work. I get it, DJ. I totally get it. I totally get it. Not Ryan with the get rich quick scheme. Okay, guys, I really have to go to bed. Are you voting for Trump or Kamala? I already voted for Trump, BK. You want to hear that clap? What clap? Stop. I don't know, that's... Get him, Jane. Get his ass. Lazy motherfucker. Get his ass again, Jane Doe. Jane has a fucking car. Okay? Okay, guys, I have to go. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm leaving the stream early. Typically, we're here for like at least 2 hours, but I have to go to work tomorrow. I know, because you guys are not subscribing to the channel, joining the channel, I have to still fucking work a real job, right? So thanks for that. Thanks. It's your fucking fault. Okay? But we'll be back tomorrow night at 11:30 p.m. Eastern time zone. And we'll be back on Sunday night too. I always say this, but I really appreciate the time you guys spend with me. You could be doing so many other things. You could be watching anime. You could be hanging out with your girlfriend. You could be watching porn. You could be with your wife and your children. You could be studying something. You could be watching another YouTuber, but you spend your time with me tonight. And I really, really appreciate that. We had some good discussions tonight. We had a couple of disagreements, but it's fine. We love that. We love freedom of speech. It was cool. It's fine. So, do you like Diddy? I love Diddy. So yeah, you guys have a good night, and I will. It's no nut November, no porn. Well, you can watch porn and just not nut, right? Anyway, thanks for the subs. Thanks for everything, guys, and I will catch y'all tomorrow.